Hi guys, welcome to Jake's house. Jake's invited me around his house. What this video is going to be is this is going to be our DSL Society roundup of the year. Now we played five events. Five events plus the Christmas hack that I'm going to be uploading very soon, probably be out before this. And we're literally just going to go through every event, going to give you guys a top 3 on each event, nearest to pins, the longest drive winners, and we're going to speak a little bit about each event. I'm going to try and brush through this quite quickly because there's some other bits. We've got some bloopers to do, and we've got shot of the year and other bits. So, but let's get going, shall we?
Yes, crack on with it.
Right, so Pen and Place was our first event, which was a late change, wasn't it?
It was indeed,
They accommodated for us very nicely.
Yeah, they did very well, yes.
And it was a good day. We met the charity ambassador down there.
Yes.
It was a nice bloke, wasn't he?
From Hospice in the World.
Hospice in the World. They gave us a nice chat. And
yeah.
we always said, in the link below will be the website for the Hospice in the World, because it's important for people to donate, because they run solely on donations and raising money themselves.
Yeah.
So in terms of the day, we had a few new members. Ian was a new member, and a couple of others as well.
Yeah.
So the top 3 for the day. Who are the top 3 on that day?
Right, top 3 for Pen and Place. We had Ian Sishton on 38 points, and then he was followed by Tom Denny on 36 points, and then Derek Payne, the 2015 champion, on 35 points. So that was our top 3 for Pen and Place.
So Ian started off with a win.
He did indeed.
It was
very well.
It was a good win, and he played very well.
He did indeed. He played off his club handicap.
Yeah,
has to be said. And most of our members play off of somewhere between 3 to 6 below their handicap, because of the way we run the handicaps.
because we try and get the winning score between 28 and 32.
That's it.
So obviously I'm a 2 handicapper, I think 3 handicapper at the time, but in the society I play off +6.
Yeah.
So that would then give you 30 points, which is what we're looking at.
Yeah, the same here. I play off 6 and I play off scratch in the society, and it always works. It comes out that the winning scores always are around about 32, 33, which means the higher handicappers get as much chance as lower handicappers, because like Michael, it's been as consistent as he is, will score off of his handicap around about 30 points off of the club, his society handicap. So it works really well.
Right, so obviously they're the top 3. Well done to them guys.
Yeah.
Nearest to pin on that day?
Nearest to pin on Pen and Place was me. That's me, right? Nearest pin was me. It was a cracking shot, from what I remember. It ended up about, must have been kicking birdie from about 10 feet.
That's a kicking putt for anyone. Right, so you won nearest pin. Who won longest drive?
Well, you did.
Oh, I won longest drive.
Yes, and I remember it very clearly. I remember watching the video back actually, because Richard Jackson had the lead at the time, and Michael made the point of saying, "Look, new boys, this is how the longest drive works."
And your runner-up for the day is Richard J. Sorry, Richard. I know you're a new member of the society, but you got to learn. Golf on camera wins longest drives around here.
You may have blasted it down there 206 yards, but I've hit it 207. And it was a monster actually, wasn't it? That was probably 290 yards or so down into the wind as well.
Yeah, I think I worked out 291. Richard hit about 275.
Yeah, so it was a really good shot.
So yeah, Richard, you can hit it long, but you have to be a little bit longer in this society.
Indeed, yes.
Right, so that's that one taken care of.
That's Pen and Place.
We moved on to Kings Hill next.
We did do, yes.
Kings Hill, very nice golf club.
Great course. I
do like Kings Hill. Yeah. So, the first talking point of Kings Hill was your putt on the last.
Oh, magnificent! That was for the knockout. That was against Fred. Yeah, I think you was in our group as well, wasn't you? Obviously, and there was a real ding dong between Fred and I. And we got to the 18th. Fred was 2 points clear, teeing off. All he had to do was score a point, and I had to birdie the hole. To have any chance of going through to the next round. Fred made a bit of a ricket to the hole, and I rolled in an incredible putt.
If you actually watch the video, remember he hit it onto the 9th. He had to putt. That's right, he had to putt from the 9th back across the green. So guys, if you don't know what putt we're talking about, I'll put it in now.
Go on. Yeah! Get in! Oh.
You needed that to beat me.
So yeah, that was the putt.
That was yes.
it was quite a moment, especially afterwards when you had a little hug.
It was we had a man hug. It was a very emotional moment for both of us. But it was a really good day, really good event.
Right, so top 3 at Kings Hill.
Top 3 at Kings Hill. Your top 3 at Kings Hill were Richard Pearson. Now you need to watch that interview again with him. It's a great interview with Richard. So that's worth watching. The Kings Hill video again. Richard Pearson followed by Colin Barber. Richard scored 34. Colin Barber scored 34. It was a count-back decision. Colin took that very well.
In the knockout, yeah.
In the knockout as well. That's right, it was, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so no, he lost. He came second in the knockout and also got knocked out. It wasn't second in the All Merit, sorry. And then Alan Hook finished with 33. So that
who's our treasurer?
And who's our treasurer?
Who does a lot of hard work.
Yes, he works very hard, and I'm very grateful for all the help he gives us.
Right, nearest to pins.
Nearest to pins and longest drives. Right, well, for Kings Hill, nearest to pin was Ray Smith. Now you can talk me through that, can't you?
I'll tell you what we'll do. Because me, you, and Fred, we've been in the same group, haven't we?
Yes.
Anyway, we walked up onto the green, and the nearest to pin's there, and I said, "Oh, I see who it was." And I went down and I said, "Oh, I don't believe who it is." And I said, "It's my old man." And my old man was a group in front.
On the next tee.
On the next tee, waving, wasn't it?
That was it,
yeah. Waving at us.
It was so good, yeah.
Right, longest drive.
Longest drive at Kings Hill was me. There you go.
Making a bit of a habit out of winning something at one of the events.
Looking through the thing, there is a pattern to the longest drive nearest the pin, Michael.
Because I watched that one the other day because I've been putting up the videos, and you done Tony Kemble by about 3 yards.
At least.
And he only uses the 3 wood.
He does, yeah. I used my 4-iron. Twice. No. It was good. It was very good.
Ooh. Steady.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, so that's Kings Hill.
That was Kings Hill, yes.
Right, where do we move on to next?
The next course is a
Sweetwoods?
Yes, it is the society favourite, I think.
Yeah, I think
is probably the society's most favourite course.
Yeah, and we go back there for the Christmas hack as well.
We do. Twice a year we go back there.
So, talking point at Sweetwoods was obviously me getting Matt to come along.
Brilliant, that was. Yeah.
I mean, so you guys will know Matt if you watch my videos. I have my lessons with him. He's the head pro at Sweetwoods, and when I said we was doing our society day there, he come along and he played with me, Richard Jackson, and
Richard Gibson.
Was it? No.
Fred.
Yeah, Fred. So Fred, Richard Jackson, me and Matt, and I know the 2 guys really enjoyed playing.
Yeah, they
did.
did.
It showed the other day in the Christmas hat because Matt donated a lesson to get auctioned off for our charity, which is very nice of him. And Richard Jackson bid £50
for it. Yeah.
So a £30 lesson, Richard Jackson paid 50 quid.
Yep.
Went straight to charity. So thank you for Matt for obviously donating that in and.
Thank you, Richard, for such a generous bid as well. So that was really good.
Right, so really Matt shot 4 under that day, 40 points, and he played very well.
He did. He played very well, and it has to be said, so did you.
Yeah.
He played extremely well off of your +4 handicap.
Was I +4 on that day?
Yeah, it was +4 on that day, and you shot 2 under.
So should we get
4 points?
So we go top 3.
Yeah. So top 3. Well, the first place was Michael on 34 points.
Yep.
And then Espen Eriksson was on 32 points.
Yep.
And Richard Jackson was in 31. So obviously playing with a pro in your group helps you a great deal.
Yeah.
Especially when you need some technical help with your equipment. Fred.
Oh yeah, we'll come back to that for the bloopers.
Yes.
We'll come back to that for the bloopers.
Yeah, very good.
Right, nearest to pin.
Nearest to pin. Now, Sweetwood's nearest to pin was won by the Mexican. John Meredith, the Mexican. And longest drive was, well, technically, Matt the Pro blasted it at least 5 yards past me.
Just going to let us know how far past he is.
26.3.
Exactly 26.3, yeah.
It was a big drive.
Yeah. But he's a pro, so
he's a pro, and he knows where the sprinkler heads are. So,
so you won it.
I got the longest.
You won the society.
Yeah, I got the longest drive out of the society, and then, as we said, nearest to pin was the Mexican.
Cool.
Good.
So moving on from there.
Yes, we're moving now on to Charlton Park.
One of our more picturesque golf courses.
Yes, and becoming a favourite as well. It's a lovely. We play it regularly, don't we, in a Charlton's Cup?
Yeah, I think I've done a behind the scenes vlog of the Charlton's Cup. Yeah. So yeah, Charlton Park's just down the road from Sweetwood. It's one of our favourite courses. We've got a good Ryder Cup thing against them that we always play every year, and we always really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Club is great.
Yeah, course is great.
Yeah. So the talking point we're going to use for this is our favourite hole, because there's at least 5 holes that you could probably call your favourites.
But the finishing 3 are great.
The finishing 3 are very good.
Very good.
Got par 4, par 3, par 5, all round the lake.
Yeah, or near with water in play with on first and second on the 16th.
First and second on the 16th, in front of the 17th green.
Tee shot.
All down the right.
All down the right on the tee shot.
Or if you're someone like my old man, you can hit it in the first upper left.
Yes, you can. There's a little pond in the left, isn't there, which he's been in. Yeah, that was quite interesting.
So your favourite hole at Charlton Park?
Well, having said those 3, I'm just racking my brains at the moment very quickly. Probably the 16th.
16th.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, when we done the filming there, I purposely on 16 made sure I put the camera at an angle that caught me swinging, the water fountain and the green, just to make that one picture.
Fantastic.
Because that water fountain makes the picture, and it makes the hole. It's always really nice, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and it's quite a distraction as well.
It is quite. It's just left, but what that water fountain does, it makes you look at the water, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, and it's psychologically, they say about what's the last thing you think about just before you take your swing. Mm-hmm. Well, you stand looking and admiring the waterfall. Yeah. You know? So it's like a bright light for moths or golf balls, if you like. And you'd be surprised. It's not that long a hole either, is it? You can hit a 5 iron or a 4 iron or something to the edge, or maybe even a 3 iron or a 3 wood, and leave yourself with nothing more than a 9 iron wedge even.
I think I hit 2 iron gap wedge.
Well, they're right.
Which is so anyone that hits it 200 yards has only got like 140. Yeah. But like you say, that water on the left just draws you in, and that dead tree that covers the right hand side. So you always try and keep left of that, but right of the water. And
the amount of times you try to avoid. You aim at the tree, and it always, if you hit the tree, it'll always go in the water.
Yeah. So 16 for you. Yeah. My favourite hole is the par 5 11th. So you hit down, you've got water down the right hand side, and it snakes round them 2 trees, the par 5.
The long pines.
So when you hit a good drive down the middle, if you want to go for it in 2, you have to shape it round the tall trees. You got to hit the draw, shape it round the tall trees. Yeah. Mark Moriarty hit one of them trees flat out and went dead left.
Really?
And that's the picture where he remember throwing his club.
Oh, really?
Because he was aiming.
Oh, right. Yeah, the caption. Yeah, Michael did a caption showing Mark chucking his clubs. Yes.
So that's my favourite hole because it's quite a tough tee shot.
Yes.
But you actually have to hit a very good second shot if you want to get on the green in 2.
Yeah, and you can get really brave, hit your driver, but it gets very narrow.
Very, very narrow. You're talking like 20 yards.
Yeah, I tend to hit a rescue iron. What do you hit, 3 iron or 2 iron down there or something?
In competition, I probably hit 2 iron. In the society day, I think I hit driver and ended up in that fairway bunker.
Oh yes, on the left-hand side.
There's miles down there.
Yeah.
But I think I was quite close. I even hit 9 iron into the green side bunker for there. So yeah, it is quite short. But if you land back sensibly, you've got like 190 trying to shape it around the tree. So yeah, that's my favourite hole. Yeah. But that's enough waffling on.
Indeed.
So who was top 3?
Top 3 for Charlton Park. Ian Sishton.
Yeah, again.
Second win of the year. He had 36 points. Yeah. Richard Jackson, 34, so there's consistency there. And Tony Kemba, trusty Tony Kemba, he's got 5 woods in his bag, 33 points.
Cool.
Longest drive, nearest to pin.
Yep.
We had longest drive. Oh, that was you.
Oh, I smoked that one.
You did.
I absolutely, I smoked that into the narrowest of gaps as well.
Yes, it was an enormous drive. One would only could assume that you'd actually put it there rather than hit it. It was that long. And then Richard Jackson had nearest to pin on the 17th. Yes.
That was a good shot, that, actually. Brilliant. Him and Mark Moriarty took 2 good shots into there.
Good. Excellent. Okay. Right, okay, so we're now on to the last event.
Last event, West Kent.
West Kent. West Kent, the first time the Society's been to West Kent, it pissed it down, excuse me. It was raining very hard most of the time. To be fair, it was for the first couple of holes, wasn't it? Then it dried out a bit and it was just very wet. But a little bit more rain, light rain, then it dried out again. But everyone really enjoyed it. Yeah. Everyone really enjoyed it. And to be fair to them, they put on a good show.
They did put on a good show. So obviously, last event of the year, we had the knockout and the Order of Merit. All
being played for between you and Ian and Espen.
Yeah, me, Ian, Espen could win Order of Merit.
Yep.
And then Espen and Ian
were playing
the match play knockout.
Yep.
Final.
Yep.
Who come in terms of the
of the day? Yep. The day itself, the Society day itself. We had Razor.
Oh, my old man. I remember doing that interview.
Yes,
and I
know.
And the winner today, and he started waving to the camera.
Yeah. It was your favourite interview of the year, I think, wasn't it?
Most of the people I was like, so tell me how you got your points, and I'll just tell around to my old man, I went, do you want to talk us through it? Because I just knew he was just going to waffle on about anything.
Oh, yes.
And he did.
Yes, he did, yes. I think he found one fairway.
Yeah.
And 2 greens in regulation, but scored 36 points.
Right. Awesome. So did he come second?
Yes, he did.
The day?
Espen came second on the day, and Alan Hook came third with 30.
Right.
So it was Razor Smith with 36, Espen with 31, and Alan Hook with 30.
Right. So longest drive.
Longest drive was a guest. Someone I brought along, a gentleman called Richard Dicker came along. That was down the 14th.
Yeah.
Great drive.
That was a very good drive. That was
a really good drive. And nearest the pin was yourself, Michael.
See, that's another interesting one, because I watched the video back the other day. Remember when we went out and we said, well, we'll have a nearest to green just in case?
Oh yes, that was on the downhill 13th.
Downhill 13th, yes. And I was the last person to hit, and no one
else was it.
But I said to you, surely someone's going to hit that green, and it come down to the last shot, and I was standing over that ball thinking, if I miss the green here, I'm just going to get slated. But yeah, I was the only one to hit the green.
You was indeed.
Yeah, so I think that was about 20 feet. So it was a decent shot, because it was playing. It was probably playing about 160 or 170 downhill into wind.
Sort of 8-7 iron sort of a thing. Yeah. Very good though. Very good shot, mate. Well done.
Right. So that's that out of the way. So in terms of the knockout.
Yes, we have a knockout way, and you explain that to everyone.
So in the knockout, at the start of the year, everyone that turns up to the first event goes into the knockout, and you play your matches. So we have obviously our five events, and for argument's sake, me and Jake get drawn out at the first event, so it would have been Pennant Place.
Yep.
So we go out and play 18 holes, play full Stableford.
Yep.
And the best Stableford score wins. So if I have 30, Jake has 31. Jake goes through with 31 into the next round.
Yep.
So it then narrows down to the last event when you have the final. And the final was Espen and Ian.
It was indeed.
So the best Stableford points on the day would win the knockout.
The knockout, yes, indeed.
But obviously, Espen still had a chance of winning the Order of Merit if he could beat Ian by enough places.
Yes, if Ian, the disadvantage that both you and Espen had in the final event was that we only had about 12 people.
Yeah.
So Ian was only ever going to finish, only 12th, which meant that you guys had to probably win at the very least to stand a chance of winning the Order of Merit.
Okay.
But anyway, so as Michael's just explained, the match play knockout it's a really good event. We have a lot of buys in the first round, obviously, and both the road trip, if you like, for Ian and Espen started with them both getting buys in the first round. Mm-hmm. Then for Espen, I'll take you through to the semi-final. For Espen, he went to the second round. He played the Mexican John Meredith, who he beat 31 points to 22. Then he went through to the quarter-finals. He played Mike Flinders, and he beat Mike Flinders 32-27. And then he went through to the semi-finals, and he played Richard Gibson in a very high score in the semi-final. 24-19. I think they were trying to see who could score the least and still win. Yes. And then he made it into the final against Ian. Ian's trip into the final was a little more
rocky.
Not rocky. It was different. I'll explain. He had a bye. Right. Then he played Derek Payne in the second round. He lost to Derek, 29-32. But because Derek couldn't make the next round, he then took his place.
Ian went back in.
So Ian went back in and he played me. And he won 29-28 at Sweetwoods. Oh. We were standing on the 18th. I was 3 points behind him, and obviously needed a birdie to win on countback.
Like Fred.
Yes. He blasted it into the ferns on the left, and then I ended up getting on the green in 2 and lipping the putt out to win. Oh. And we ended up with a 28-29 points win. So we went through to the semi-finals, played Razor, and beat Ray 36 points to 23, I think it is, or no, 26 here. And then he went through to the final, obviously against Espen in the final.
Cool.
And then we played the final, and that was won in the end by Espen, 31-27.
So well done to Espen.
Very, very well done. Very well done.
So that was that taken care of. So Espen, I've obviously videoed that. If you go back and watch the videos, you can follow that round. It was pretty nip and tuck. Everyone was a little bit on edge in our group because none of us understand how the order of merit works. I mean, you're the only one. You type it into a computer. And so no one really knew who was doing what, but Ian knew that if he stayed ahead of me, he was more or less going to win the Order of Merit.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Espen won the Order of Merit, and to be fair, I think that's probably one of the best rounds he's played all year under the pressure.
Yes.
31 points under the pressure of trying to win the Order of Merit and the knockout.
That's right. And for those that have played with Espen, you will appreciate just how much he fights with himself all the way around.
I mean, down the 16th and 17th, he missed one from a foot on 16 and 6 inches on 17, where his head was just exploding. But
under pressure.
Yeah, at one point he was going to putt with one hand. That's how bad he was getting. So Espen won Order of Merit. No, not Order of Merit.
The
knockout. Yeah. So in terms of Order of Merit, what happened in that?
In the Order of Merit, well, like you said, Ian just needed to finish above in front of you. To be honest, he was never really going to be caught, I don't think, given we had so few people. But with his score that he had, Ian won the Order of Merit, and you came second, and Espen came third. It was quite a close call in the end.
Yeah. So it's been a good year.
Very good year.
Very good year in terms of the knockout and the days and the Order of Merit.
Yeah.
Well done, obviously, to Ian for winning the Order of Merit.
Cheers.
Espen for winning the knockout. I think they're two standout players of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to get to Player of the Year later on. So guys, that's that bit taken care of.